today's video, we are here for the very first time on a new game called Anime Strike Simulator, where today, just like you read in the title, we are going to be going noob to pro, completely free to play. Yes, I don't have any game passes, I'm not going to be spending any Robux of any kind, and hopefully by the end of today's video, we will be able to unlock the final world, get the best pets, and get as close as possible to getting maxed out. But just before I jump into this video, just want to quickly say, if you do end up enjoying it and want to see more, then feel free to hit that like and subscribe button with notifications on, and then once you've done all of that, strap on in because this is going to be a long journey. So first things first, how exactly does the game work? Well, just like many simulators on Roblox, there is an energy system where, once we start clicking and putting on the auto clicker, we're going to be getting energy. Then with that energy, we can start taking out enemies. For example, these easy ones, Sakura, which then once we take them out, we will then get some kind of currency. In this case, I believe it's called stars, which then we can use on a bunch of stuff. For example, there is summons over here where we can hatch eggs for better heroes. And then those heroes will give us energy multipliers, which will then make the whole process of, grinding out much faster. But not only that, in every single world, there are some special NPCs or special machines. For example, over here, there is the ninja exam, which is kind of like a rank up system, except I believe it's like a challenge. I'll showcase what exactly I mean once I get the 50k star requirement in order to do my first one, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave it there. Not only that, there are some game modes where, for example, up there is the ninja raid, where we'll then get this like heart currency, which we can then use to upgrade our chakras, which is something else that we'll be grinding out in a little bit once I'm a little bit stronger. And pretty much things kind of get repeated where, they vary in every single world. And now that we've figured out how exactly the game works, I think it's time that, oh wait, I actually already have enough to hatch my first egg. So let's go quickly do that. Open one single. We're going to be getting an uncommon as our first one, which hopefully is still going to be at least pretty decent. How exactly do I? Alright, here we can upgrade, or should I say equip our pets. Let's equip best. It is going to be giving me a 2x energy boost, which is not too bad at all. Definitely going to be really helpful. If we don't really want it, we can always sell it for 25, which is kind of, isn't that like half? Yeah, that's half the price of this, so you're pretty much getting 50% back. I guess that will allow us to hatch a little bit more and, get some better pets. Not this common over here, energy 1, that's not really going to be helping me that much. But for the time being, I'm just going to have to stick with what I'm able to unlock. And oh wow, okay, it seems like I'm already starting to take out these Sakuras really fast. I'm practically like 2-hitting them, which is a pretty nice, rate of taking out enemies. So much so that after around 5 minutes of just running back and forth taking out enemies, I was able to get already a full team of these legendaries, which have a 5x energy multiplier per pet. And yeah, remember those Sakuras over here, which at the beginning I was kind of struggling against them? One shot. What about these Nabutos? Are they gonna get one shot? Yes, they are. So yeah, when it comes to progressing in this world, things should be moving pretty smoothly. Now over here, it seems like this is where the portal to the next world is going to be. We are going to be needing 4 million stars, which is pretty expensive. Right now, I only have 20k. But then again, if I continue taking out, for example, these Saksukes, I believe that's what you call them, they drop approximately like, was that like 5k stars? I think it was around 10k. Whatever it was, we now have enough stars in order to do our very first ninja exam. So let's quickly start the challenge. And yes, just like I thought, it is going to be a challenge. It's not just a simple, click a button, you get an upgrade. Instead, we are going to be having to take out all of these enemies in a specific amount of time. I believe it's around 30 seconds. These enemies, they're not really too tough. I mean, 108k is quite a lot, but it's nothing too out of this world. However, although I can easily afford getting 50k and whatnot, I'm still not strong enough. I think I need around 50k energy or something like that to complete the first one. So I think for the time being, that's going to be our first goal, getting approximately 50k energy. But what about this ninja raid? Can I just jump on in, or are there any specific requirements? No, we can just jump on in just like that. And if I'm not mistaken, enemies are going to be spawning all around this map, which I'm going to have to take them all out in order to go to the next wave. And having a look at the HP, just like the exam, they don't really have that much. And oh nice, we already managed to get the chakra cores, which will allow us to upgrade our chakra. And it does seem like as well, every single enemy drops approximately 1 to 3. So around like, I don't know, like 15 or 20 waves of this, and we will have enough in order to get our very first chakra upgrade. So yeah, let me just quickly speed run through this, and I'll see you guys once I've reached the maximum wave that I can get to. And okay, around a few minutes later of, just punching enemies over and over, We've now gotten to wave 6, which is pretty decent. I mean, having a look over here, we managed to get 118 cores, which if I'm not mistaken is like 1/5 of the way there to getting my first chakra upgrade. However, the reason that I'm not able to really progress that much further or faster is because they have 8.2 million HP, the enemies, and you know, that's a little bit more than I can handle. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the ninja raid mode for the time being and maybe head back once I've gotten to like Clover Kingdom, gotten those pets and those upgrades and whatnot. But anyways, now that we are done with the ninja mode, before I head on over to the exam rank up thing, I do want to check out the last few things in this world. For example, over here there's a quest system which I almost forgot about. I need to defeat 10 Sakras in order to get 2% of stars, which is a pretty decent upgrade. I'll definitely take that. And then after completing it, it's just going to be giving me another enemy to take out, this time Garas, and this is going to be the second quest out of 3, and this time is going to be giving me 2% extra damage. And okay, wow, it's asking me to take out pretty much I think the bosses of this world, or the mini bosses. No, these are the bosses over here, the Kakas, and they have 15 million HP. Now that is pretty tough to take out, but hopefully they are going to be dropping a pretty nice bag of stars. Let's quickly take out this Gara and have a look and see. Come on, a lot. Okay, around 200k, not too bad. Actually, you know what? Let's quickly complete the quest and as well unlock the next world before I end up resetting everything. That way, we will be speedrunning this as much as possible since, yes, I don't think I've mentioned this, but I am trying to speedrun noob to pro. And maybe even get on the leaderboard since if we have a look over here, can I please just get the camera right? Thank you. If we have a look at the free-to-play section, as you can see, all of these guys are in the trillions and I'm still at the 100,000, so we still have a long way to go. So might as well get started. So this is going to be the second quest completed, and now it wants me to take out 3 Kakas, which isn't something that's a few minutes of AFKing on the enemy couldn't complete. There we go, that is the quest finished. And not only that, we also managed to get already 4 million stars, which means we can unlock the next world. So let's just quickly buy it, but before we teleport on over, let's just quickly go ahead to the rank up exam and let's complete it, which will then be giving us a nice 2x boost to probably our energy. At least I'm going to assume it's energy, so let them spawn in just like that. And yes, as you can see, things are going much differently. I'm practically hitting every single one of them, and just like that, it's already finished. Now heading back on over, how much are we going to need for the next one? 1 million stars. That's not really that difficult to get, so we'll be back really soon. And then this time we'll be getting the tuning title, which will be giving us a 3x boost. But for the time being, I need to let my power build up a little bit, so we'll be back later. So let's teleport on to the Clover Kingdom and let's see what it has to offer. So starting off over here, we have the grimoire pages, which we can get the pages in the merchant and the spawn boss. Okay, and only rare grimoires and above get equipped pages. I see. Now how exactly you get grimoires, I'm still not entirely sure. I think there's probably like an NPC around here. Maybe this guy? No, he's going to be the avatars, which I think these are just going to be extra energy multipliers. If we, for example, equip this Gara energy, yeah, my energy just shot up to 204 per click, which is pretty insane. And not only that, there's also the, you know, the pets over here, which we can hatch for only 150k each, and I think they are much better. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the commons or the uncommons are better than the legendaries from the previous world, which for comparison, they have 5 energy per pet. So yeah, we definitely need to get those pets as soon as possible, but in order to do that, I need to take out some of these enemies so then I can get more money. But apart from that, we also have the grimoires over here, since yes, I did find the NPC. He's just literally like left from spawn. And then in order to get grimoires, we need to use magic crystals and get them by defeating enemies and in boss battles. However, I do believe that I have a little bit of a cheat code, since if I'm not mistaken, if we just use release, it is going to be giving us 100 of the gems. No, I don't think it's this code. I think it's fix bugs instead. Yeah, it's going to be fix bugs, but let's use the other codes just in case they end up giving us a little bit more. Yes, 1k likes is going to be giving us another 100, and then what about 2.5k likes? Hold on, this was an extra space. Confirm, another 100 gems. And just like that, we can already start rolling for some good grimoire. So first one, gel grimoire, giving us all of these stats. However, due to the name, I have a feeling that this is common, so we're not going to be settling on that. The uncommon, another uncommon. Can we please at least get a rare or better, since that's what we need in order to get those pages that it talked about? And yes, just like that, we got the steel grimoire. So I think I'm going to be settling for that, and if I really want to, I guess I can roll this twice. Creation grimoire. Okay, I think I'll settle for that for now. Now, adding all of these boosts up, we are going to be getting like 2x damage, 2x energy, and as well 1.6x stars, which is, you know, pretty insane to say. I mean, before we were kind of struggling to get, you know, 100k power, and now with all of these boosts, I think 100k is going to be like the bare minimum of what we're going to be getting. However, I guess it kind of makes sense since having a look over here, the Psycho City, it is going to be costing 350 million, and I think the bosses of the world, which is going to be over here, these Unos, they have 1.1 billion HP. I don't really have anything to say about this. I'm just gonna walk away and probably come back in like an hour or so. Oh wait, hold up. No, I almost missed this NPC over here, the spawn boss. I think this is what I was talking about. Yeah, where you can get those gems in order to roll the grimoires. It's a 90% chance, and as well you can also get pages where this, I think it will give you more equips, and this one will just give you more gems, but it also has an accessory at 0.1%. Now, can I spawn a boss just like that? No, I think I need some of these like special green keys. No, I don't have any, so I can't really spawn it. And how exactly you get the keys, I have absolutely zero clue. However, as we continue to grind out in this game, are you sure we will find out how? Maybe over here at this merchant, get magic crystals, okay. Oh yes, here we can get the keys. Now I believe I have enough gems in order to roll one, so let's just quickly do it. Let's see if we end up getting a key. Come on, come on. Ooh, we almost got the Magnet Game Pass. I would have definitely taken that. However, luck wasn't on our side. Instead, we got a key, which is, you know, just as good. However, am I going to be using it now? No, since if I'm not mistaken, the spawn boss is pretty tough to take out, especially if it's going to be as strong as this Uno. So for the time being, I'm going to save the key and I'll be back later. But anyways, that was everything regarding what we need to check out in the second world. The third world, we already saw how much we need to get, like 350 million coins. And I think in order to do that, we are going to have to do the usual, you know, getting pets and whatnot. However, apart from that, I think we need to continue grinding out these ninja exams and as well the chakra guys, which may take a while, especially since, you know, the ninja raid can be a little bit troublesome to deal with. But maybe I'll see if I can find anyone who's online at the moment. I'm not sure. I think all of these people might be AFK. I'm sure Default's recording. You know him. He's always working hard on his videos. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I'll just do this solo. It's not going to really take that long. So yeah, for the time being, let me just get back to grinding. I'll see you in around a few hours once I've gotten much stronger. And alright, after many hours of AFK grinding later, no joke, I've been around, I think 6 hours straight. To the point where, if you have a look at the left side of my screen, I now have 93 billion stars, which pretty much means I can go over to the next world, and I believe another world as well. Yeah, the next world only costs 55 billion, which is approximately half of my stars. Not too bad. Let's teleport on through and let's see what these two new worlds that we've unlocked have to offer. Oh yeah, just to mention as well, the game did end up updating midway through this video. There now is a new map, which I guess we'll unlock in today's video, since why not. There's 2 new ranks, chakras, some other boosts, achievements and whatnot. And actually, speaking of the chakras, I did end up running like quite a lot of them, and as you can see, I now have 4k of the chakra cores, which means I should be able to upgrade this a few times, once, twice, and alright, we were able to get it to chakra 3, which gives us a nice 4x multiplier. And then the next one's going to be costing 5.5k, which I guess I'll end up grinding that off camera or something, like after this video, since grinding it solo is not fun at all and it really takes a long time. But that's enough of all of that. Let's start off at the Psycho City, which we have all the usual stuff over here, quests, summons and whatnot. But if I'm not mistaken, there are a few special NPCs around the map that are completely new. For example, the boss battle over here, which if I'm not mistaken, it happens every single hour. And then once this boss battle happens, we can get some new items along with crystals. You know, we already saw what those do. Some as well accessories, which I believe there is a secret one. It might be this one over here, but I'm not entirely sure. It looks cool, so I'm going to assume that whatever looks cool is probably pretty OP. Now, will we get it or not? I guess we'll be finding out in around 17 minutes. Not only that, in the Psycho City, we are introduced to our very first training area. I think you can call it a training area at least. Pretty much when we step in here, we will end up getting a nice 15% speed click boost, which if you're like me and you know you're free to play and whatnot, this will end up being pretty helpful, especially when you pair it up with an auto clicker. So yeah, that will be a nice way in order to increase how much energy you get per hour. And not only that, this should be boosting it as well, the passives. Now, in order to roll the passives, we are going to be needing these passive rings, which we can get from the boss battle that we had to look at before. And then when we roll a passive, we can get one of these many different passive passives. There is damage, which I guess will be increasing your damage. There's killer, which I don't know, this might be like the mythical version of damage. Lucky, that's pretty much straightforward. Power, stars, which I guess will just boost your star gain as well. And yeah, once again, we will be back here in order to get a passive once that boss battle happens. Up next, we have the Earthing planet, which once again has all the usual stuff. Except over here, there seems to be an upgrades machine, which with the same crystals as we can use to roll grimoires and whatnot, we can increase stuff like damage, power, and levels, which will then give you those nice small percentages. Now, I don't believe I do have that many crystals. No, actually, I do have enough crystals to upgrade at least one time. So let's quickly see. Successfully upgraded damage. 5%. All right, not too bad. Let's increase power once as well, and maybe if we have enough for stars. No, we don't. But hey, maybe there might be a new code that might give us a bit more, you know, gems and whatnot. Let's see. Update 1. Yes, we are going to be getting 200 more, so let's just get another 5% energy. And now with all of that equipped, we now are getting 10.4k energy per click. But why stop there? Why don't we push it even higher by doing a little bit of hatching here, since it does seem like the heroes over here, they only cost 1 billion, which isn't really that expensive. Let me just make sure that all of my settings are good. Let's just keep common, since I think the commons in this world are going to be much better than my current team. Let's put on the auto and let's see if we can get something good. Uncommons, okay, can we at least get a single rare? That would be pretty cool. Ooh, hold up a second, I think I just saw a legendary. Let's have a look at our inventory and the pets. Yes, we did. We managed to get the Bully. I hope I said that right. Bully, whatever you call it. He gives 19 energy, which is pretty insane when you compare it to my old team, which is only at 8. Not only that, we also got a Gogan, or Gohan, I'm just gonna call him by his actual name, which gives 18 energy, which is only, you know, slightly worse than this legendary. Then if we head back on over to the Clover Kingdom and go over to the avatars, let's select this Bully legendary as my new avatar. And now with all of that now equipped, we are getting 56.27k energy per click. Now that is definitely going to be really helpful, since I think the boss battle and as well the enemies in this world are going to be pretty tough to take out. Yeah, there is 225 billion on, I think these are like the easy guys, but that's no problem, since if we wait like, I don't know, like an hour or so of, you know, just this energy skyrocketing at this very moment, we should be able to take out those Bulmas or Bulmes, again, whatever you call them, really easily. But that's enough of all of that. Let's head on over to the boss battle, which is going to be starting in around 9 minutes, and then we'll have a look, see if we can get any of these accessories or maybe these passive rings, and then we'll go from there. And okay, the boss battle is about to start. 3, 2, 1, let's join on in and let's see what this is going to be all about. Which, having a look around, it does seem like there is a huge map. Hopefully it's not going to be like, you know, the ninja raid where we have to run around. But it seems like everyone else is just standing here, so I'm going to assume that whatever is going to be spawning in like, I don't know, 30 seconds, we just have to stand here and take them out. Actually, I just realized everyone in the server right now is here. We have Flip Flap, we have Felix, and obviously we have the main man himself, Mr. Default. Hopefully this OP team is going to be enough to take out whatever is going to be spawning. So once again, 3, 2, 1, and okay, immediately taken out. We got an accessory and as well we got some passive rings, and then okay, we're getting was that an epic accessory? Excuse me. Let's have a look at these accessories. Are they any good? 1.2. Did we just get a legendary? You're joking. Wasn't this like 0.1%, or am I like mixing things up? 1.75x damage per hit. That's OP. Okay. 1.5x power per click as well. All right, we have 2 nice accessories, one for damage and one for energy. I just realized as well, this boss is dropping a ton of magic crystals. How many do I have right now? 312. Not only that, we also got a bunch of passive rings, so we will definitely be rolling those passives just after this, which may be happening right now, since it seems like we have reached the maximum at boss 17. Wow, okay, just taking out 17 bosses gave me all of this loot. Yeah, 100% highly recommend. As soon as you unlock the Psycho City, find some OP teammates, run some boss battles, you are not going to regret it. But anyways, heading back on over to the Psycho City, and more specifically the passives, which should be over there. And now that we are here, we have 32 chances to get something good. Let's aim for, I guess, damage 4 and 5, killer, because why not? I'm not gonna go for lucky, maybe power 4, 5, and 3. I don't know, let's just start auto rolling. Let's see if we can get anything good. First roll, we are going to be getting power 1. We hate to see that. I want something good. Come on, game. Give me some RNG. And okay, we managed to get damage 4. I think it's good. Let's quickly return. 1.45x damage. Alright, it's not as good as I was expecting it to be. I thought it would at least be around 2x. But hey, I'm not complaining at all. 1.45x damage is still going to be helpful regardless. Since the final thing that we are going to be doing in this video is we are going to be unlocking the final world, aka the Peace Marine. And to do that, we are going to be needing 5 trillion stars, which is much higher than I have even gotten close to. So you know what that means? We need to do a bunch of grinding, and what better way to do that is than to head back on over to the first worlds and let's start increasing what we've already unlocked a little bit. Starting off with the grimoires over here, I already got, you know, a bunch more of these gems, so hopefully I can at least get, okay, epic first try. I'll take it. Will we see the same luck for the second grimoire over here? Gel grimoire, creation grimoire, and the very last spin, another creation. But that's completely fine since this epic makes up for it. 2x damage, 1.75x energy, and 1.6 stars. And then just to get that little bit more OP, we are going to be doing another rank up challenge, which should go pretty smoothly. At least I'm hoping so. Nope, I ended up one-shotting everyone. Pretty easy. Now the next one is going to be costing 1 billion, which shouldn't take too long to get. You know what? Let's do it right now. So this is going to be the first exam completed, and now we have unlocked the Kage rank, I believe it is. Yes, it was the Kage rank, and the next one's going to be costing 20 billion for Wizard, 7x, which after getting, the next one's going to be Captain for 150 billion. Then after that, we have the Magic Knight, which will be giving us a 9x multiplier. However, this time it is going to be costing us 750 billion stars. But for the time being, I'm going to leave the rank ups there, and instead I am going to unlock the final world, since yes, I do have enough now in order to unlock it. So let's just do so and let's teleport on through. And having a look at the map, you can definitely say that the devs really put a lot of work into this. This looks pretty cool. But apart from that, we have the artifacts machine over here, which I believe is the final machine that we have to check out. And how exactly we unlock artifacts, I believe in the recent update they added time trials in the ninja village over here. Now once one opens up, I think there's like a small chance for you to get them, but I'm not entirely sure. Feel free to let me know down in the comments. That way in the next video we can try getting some of the best ones, since I think there's a secret one as well. Like look over here, this is definitely mythical, this is secret, and then this is like some kind of new rarity. Yeah, we'd definitely love to see what exactly these do, but that is going to be something for another video. But anyways, I think this is where I'm going to be leaving things off. I hope you enjoyed it. Once again, we have gone noob to pro in another game on Roblox, and in my opinion, I really enjoyed this grind. No joke, having a look at my playtime right now, I have been playing for almost 12 hours straight. And yes, just in case some people don't believe that I am free to play, you can literally look here, Robux spent 0. And what's even better is that, did it really need a whole 12 hours to beat this game? No, I think I probably could have beaten it in 8 hours if I knew what everything could do beforehand. So yeah, if you don't want to try out this game yourself, it will be linked in the description. And make sure you like and subscribe whilst you're down there, because you know, I do a bunch of videos on a bunch of anime games on Roblox, and I'm sure I'll be making another video on this game in the really near future. And yeah, apart from that, I need to get back to grinding, since I'm sure that some of the pets in this world are going to be pretty OP. So for the time being, peace out everybody.